Hey students, welcome to topic 3. And in this video, and of course, if these dates do not match up with your course, it is still the exact same content. We are going to be going over both the concept map and the Excel worksheet. So what I plan to do is to give you an example of each so you can see a perfect completed assignment so you can get ideas and you can then structure your paper with your own content. Okay. So if you're finding these videos helpful, make sure that you help me out. And if you can, you definitely want to hit that like button so more students can hopefully find this video who might be taking this exact same course. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into the assignment examples for you because I believe in your success. Okay, students, so after reading the assignment, you will find the link to this form right here. If by any chance you have trouble with the form, you're more than welcome to also submit this through Microsoft Word, but the form will keep it nice and organized for you. So in essence, you're going to be writing 4 sections, one on servant leadership, one on entrepreneurism, one on ethics, and one on free market principles. So let's start with the summary of each of these. And the way it's going to look is that you will submit something to this effect in each of the individual sections. Okay, so obviously on the left, in this particular section, you are going to write about the first piece. And then on the right, you are going to write about entrepreneurism. So servant leadership and entrepreneurism broken up in half. Here's one half, here's another half. If you pay attention to what the student did here in this example, they also included the in-text citations. Now, as per the instructions, formal APA is not required because, again, you are typing into a form here, but strong academic writing is a must, okay? And then you will provide the references for each of the individual sections. So now we've covered 2 of the 4 sections. You will then continue on your form. And then if you look here, your next summary, and again, this form, just the way it came out on the screen, it was broken up. Then section 3 is on ethics, and section 4 is on free market principles. Same rule of thumb, you will add your content with your in-text citations in the space provided, and then you will provide the references for each particular section. Okay, so even though APA is not required, your assignment should look something like this. You want to make sure you enter the information in each of the 4 different sections. You use citations within the content areas, and you also provide the references that you used within the content in each particular area. Again, if for whatever reason you are struggling with this form or opening the form or typing in the form, you are more than welcome to submit a Microsoft Word document with the exact same information that you would have submitted on this form, and I will accept it. And again, because APA is not required, you won't need to worry about page numbers or title page, but you will need to have content, in-text citations, and then the references that you use for each particular section. So I hope this example helped you with the concept paper, and let's go ahead and move on to assignment number 2 that is due this week. Okay, so let's move on to the Excel worksheet. Now, I know Excel is something that not a lot of people are used to using, but you will need to learn some of the basics of Excel to use these types of forms in some of your graduate courses. So I'm going to walk you through how the assignment should kind of look like. And again, I want you to read the assignment instructions, but I'm going to be walking you through each in particular tab so you could have a finished product that resembles what I am about to show you. So starting here with the first tab, if you notice up here, this will be called the title sheet. You will have your name printed here. I've removed the name of this example student. You will then have the course number and then the title here, topic 3, Excel assignment. Then moving on to the garden store, you will input as per the directions, the information that is required for your particular assignment. You will then have another tab called the symphony. And again, you will enter the information as indicated for your particular assignment. So again, this is a very good example of what it should look like. Lastly, or not lastly, but next, your division sales, okay, content. So again, read the assignment instructions. It's going to guide you what to input in the various tabs, and you will add the related information. You will then have another section called drinks. Same thing. You will add the required content that is required of you. And then lastly, on this final tab, you will give, and I'll go ahead and let me see if I could double click on this. Yep. And then this will open up the information. And basically, you will be typing in this Excel sheet the information that's required you here, which is kind of what was the most challenging part for you of the C assignment. As you can see, when I open it, you can see the small paragraph. When I close it, it should look something like this as you are typing in the form. So again, I hope this walkthrough gave you a little bit of a bird's eye view of what your final product should look like. And of course, if you have any questions, you can go ahead and send me a private message inside of the course. Okay, so I hope the walkthrough of the concept paper and the Excel worksheet assignment gives you a little bit more clarity, because I understand that as we're trying to juggle life, work, and everything else, sometimes you read through the assignment instructions and they may not be super clear. That's why I like to take a little bit of the extra time to create a video for my students to at least show them an example of what a proper assignment looks like. Because if you can have that as a guide, it's going to probably answer a lot of those muddy questions that you may be thinking about. Okay, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on our final video tutorial as we head next week into topic 4. If you have any questions, drop me a message inside of the messages tab, inside the private forum, and I'll see you soon.